A device was discovered long before the invention of the telescope that could track the movements of the planets. It is one of the most mysterious discoveries among 10 ancient enigmas that remain unexplained. Let's begin with the first discovery. In the clear blue waters of the Aegean Sea, off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera, divers recovered a shipwreck in the year 1900. Among the debris they found what seemed to be a corroded lump of bronze and wood. But when archaeologists began to study it, they uncovered something that would rewrite ancient technological history, an intricate device made up of more than 30 bronze gears, precisely crafted and mechanically interlocked. Now known as the world's first analog computer, this device is believed to date back to the 2nd century before the Common Era. Its design is far ahead of its time. The Antikythera Mechanism could track the movements of the Sun, the Moon, and the known planets. It accurately predicted eclipses, displayed lunar phases, and even marked the dates of major Greek athletic competitions, including the Olympic Games. This level of mechanical sophistication was thought impossible for that era, some 2,000 years ago. And yet, it existed. The question is, how? Despite decades of analysis, including advanced imaging and multiple reconstructions, key mysteries remain. How did the ancient Greeks acquire such precision engineering skills? Why has no similar device ever been discovered? Was this an isolated masterpiece, or part of a broader but lost technological tradition? Some scholars have proposed radical theories, from lost civilizations to external influence, but no definitive answers have emerged. What's clear is this: the Antikythera Mechanism challenges everything we thought we knew about ancient science and mechanical design. But Greece isn't the only place where ancient genius defies modern explanation. Just wait until you hear about a city built on the sea with no cranes, no wheels, yet made of stones heavier than cars. Off the coast of Pohnpei in Micronesia lies Nan Madol, a mysterious complex of nearly 100 artificial islets connected by tidal canals. Known as the Venice of the Pacific, it is not its beauty but its baffling construction that continues to puzzle archaeologists. Built from massive basalt blocks, some weighing up to 50 tons, Nan Madol features towering stone walls and ceremonial platforms arranged with remarkable precision. Yet no cranes, wheels, or written plans have ever been found. How this was achieved by a civilization over 800 years ago remains unknown. Believed to have been constructed between the 12th and 13th centuries, Nan Madol served as the ceremonial and political center of the Saudeleur dynasty, which ruled Pohnpei for nearly 5 centuries. But the sudden collapse of this dynasty and the complete abandonment of the site remain unsolved. Local legends speak of rulers who used supernatural forces to move the stones, aided by spirits or other unknown powers. While unverifiable, these stories reflect the awe and mystery surrounding the site even today. The layout of Nan Madol suggests advanced astronomical knowledge. Many structures appear to align with solstices and celestial events, prompting speculation about ancient navigators, or possibly even otherworldly influence. Some explorers have reported strange sensations, eerie sounds, and an overwhelming sense of unease while visiting the site. Whether folklore or fact, Nan Madol remains one of the most enigmatic structures in the ancient world, and its secrets are still buried beneath stone and sea. We've seen the impossible rise from water, now thinking of carving the impossible from solid mountain rock. What kind of civilization could sculpt a temple, not from bricks but from the heart of a mountain? In the western region of India, carved directly into the volcanic rock of the Ellora Caves, stands one of antiquity's most confounding marvels, the Kailasa Temple. Unlike traditional buildings constructed from the ground up, this monumental temple was hewn from a single mountain, carved top to bottom from solid stone. Part of a vast complex of more than 32 rock-cut shrines, Kailasa is without question its crown jewel. Towering over 30 meters high and spanning more than 2,000 square meters, It is estimated that over 200,000 tons of rock were removed to shape this structure, all with tools available over 1,000 years ago. Believed to have been commissioned by King Krishna I of the Rashtrakuta dynasty around the 6th century, the temple's true origin remains debated. No inscriptions or detailed records explain how it was created. Local legends claim it was built in just a few days by craftsmen working around the clock, adding fuel to theories that go well beyond conventional history. What's undeniable is the engineering brilliance it displays. Every pillar, statue, frieze, and sacred chamber is carved with astonishing precision. The temple is richly decorated with scenes from the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, sculpted with such geometric accuracy that some researchers believe the builders possessed advanced knowledge of mathematics, architecture, and astronomy. Its orientation and alignment with celestial events further suggest it may have served not just as a place of worship, but as a sacred astronomical instrument. This has led to speculation that its creators either inherited advanced techniques from a lost civilization or received guidance from forces we don't yet understand. For over a millennium, Kailasa Temple has stood as a monument to divine ambition and human genius. Yet, its construction remains unexplained. No blueprints, no records, just the stone and the mystery it refuses to give up. But not all enigmas are carved into cliffs or hidden in ruins. Some, like the next artifact, are etched with secrets that suggest knowledge far beyond its time, down to the building blocks of life itself. Tucked deep in the rugged highlands of Colombia, far from the reach of modern infrastructure, lies an artifact that continues to challenge everything we think we know about ancient history. Known as the genetic disk, this mysterious object is no ordinary relic. At first glance, it resembles a basic stone disk. But a closer inspection reveals something astonishing: intricate carvings that appear to depict biological forms far beyond the grasp of ancient knowledge. Its shapes that resemble cells, embryos, and even what appears to be the double helix structure of DNA, a discovery only made by modern science in the mid-20th century. How could ancient people, without any known scientific tools, have created something with such precise biological detail? Could it be that prehistoric civilizations possessed a scientific understanding that rivals or even surpasses our own? Even more intriguing is the material itself. Although it looks like a common stone, analysis reveals it is made from a blend of lightite and other rare minerals not typically found in the Colombian region. This points to two possibilities. Either it was transported over immense distances, or the people who crafted it had access to geological resources we still haven't identified. Over the years, researchers have proposed a wide range of theories. Some suggest it could be the work of a highly advanced civilization lost to time. Others go further, hinting at possible contact with non-human intelligences, entities that may have shared knowledge far beyond what was available on Earth thousands of years ago. Regardless of the origin, the genetic disk refuses to fit into any existing historical framework. Its very presence forces us to reconsider what ancient civilizations were truly capable of. But the mysteries don't stop in the Americas. Let's shift to the ancient lands of the Middle East, where a single stone may be the heaviest ever shaped by human hands, and no one knows why. Before we continue, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just press the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It means the world. It really supports this channel. And if you do that for me, I promise my team and I will do everything we can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Deep in the Bekaa Valley of Lebanon, surrounded by mountains and myth, lies one of the most confounding engineering feats of the ancient world, the Baalbek Monolith, also known as the Southern Stone. Carved from solid limestone, this single block measures over 20 meters in length, nearly 5 meters in width, and more than 4 meters in height. Its estimated weight exceeds 1,000 tons, making it one of the largest stones ever shaped by human hands, yet it was never moved from the quarry where it still rests today. The monolith is part of the larger Baalbek Temple complex, most notably home to the massive Temple of Jupiter, constructed during Roman rule. Even within that structure, where some stones weigh up to 800 tons, the southern stone remains unmatched in scale. For centuries, scholars have struggled to explain how ancient builders could have intended to transport such an enormous object without cranes, modern machinery, or concrete documentation. Proposed theories include the use of earthen ramps, rollers, and human labor, but none adequately account for the scale, precision, and logistics required to move and place such a colossal block. This has led some researchers to propose more controversial possibilities, from lost engineering knowledge to non-human intervention. Local legends deepen the mystery. Some stories claim giants once inhabited the region and built Baalbek structures as fortresses or temples. Others believe the site was sacred long before Roman times, with earlier civilizations, including the Phoenicians, worshipping here. Even older traditions suggest the area was a gateway between worlds, a point of celestial alignment or spiritual energy. Some researchers have speculated that Baalbek served as an astronomical observatory, its layout aligned with solar and stellar events. Others argue that the megaliths may have played a role in ritual ceremonies meant to connect people with divine forces. In the historic heart of Delhi stands a monument that continues to puzzle experts, the Iron Pillar of Delhi. Erected over 16 centuries ago, during the reign of Emperor Chandragupta II, this structure was dedicated to the god Vishnu and now stands within the Qutub complex, surrounded by centuries of architectural heritage. What sets this pillar apart is not its appearance, but its extraordinary resistance to corrosion. Measuring more than 7 meters in height and weighing close to 6 metric tons, it has endured the harsh Indian climate, monsoons, heat, and pollution without significant rust, something modern scientists still struggle to fully explain. Made from wrought iron, its composition is high in phosphorus and low in sulfur and manganese. This unique blend appears to have created a thin, stable layer of iron-hydrogen phosphate, which protects the surface rather than degrading it. The level of precision required to achieve this in the 4th century suggests a mastery of metallurgy far ahead of its time. Sanskrit inscriptions on the pillar link it to Emperor Chandragupta II, yet they offer no explanation for its durability. This absence has led to theories ranging from forgotten metallurgical knowledge to more speculative ideas involving lost civilizations or unknown scientific methods. Whatever the truth may be, the Iron Pillar is more than just an ancient artifact. It's a scientific anomaly that challenges our understanding of historical technology. If scientists today still can't fully explain why this pillar hasn't rusted, what do you think? Was it lost ancient knowledge or something even stranger? Let us know in the comments below. In the Andean plateau of Bolivia, stretching across the arid landscape near the towering peak of Mount Sajama, lies a vast network of mysterious lines etched into the earth with stunning precision. Known as the Sajama lines, they cover thousands of square kilometers and have puzzled researchers for decades. Though often overshadowed by the more famous Nazca lines of Peru, the Sajama lines are far more extensive. Some individual lines run straight for more than 20 kilometers, and yet they maintain remarkable linearity across rugged terrain. Created by pre-Columbian civilizations over 1,000 years ago, these lines were etched by clearing away the dark surface soil to reveal the lighter earth beneath, a method both simple and astonishingly effective. What makes them so perplexing is not only their scale but their purpose. From ground level, the lines might seem like simple trails. But viewed from above, they reveal a vast geometric network, a system too precise and widespread to be accidental. Scholars have proposed several theories. One suggests the lines were ceremonial paths, used in sacred processions connecting ancient shrines or burial towers. Others argue they served as a massive astronomical calendar, aligned with solstices, equinoxes, or star movements. Yet no archaeological evidence has confirmed any one explanation. Adding to the mystery is how such immense and accurate lines were drawn without modern surveying tools. The consistency of direction and distance, across uneven landscapes and over such long spans, raises serious questions about the techniques and knowledge of the cultures that created them. Despite their scale and significance, the Sajama lines remain largely overlooked in mainstream archaeology. Their origin, function, and even the people behind them are still not fully understood, leaving behind more questions than answers. But not all ancient mysteries are made of stone or metal. Some are wrapped in faith, legend, and power, and none have captured human imagination quite like this next one. Among the most sacred relics ever described in human history, few match the mystery and magnitude of the Ark of the Covenant. According to ancient Hebrew texts, this legendary artifact was crafted under the guidance of Moses during the 10th century before the Common Era, following exact instructions said to be delivered by the divine on Mount Sinai. Constructed from acacia wood and covered in pure gold, the Ark was no ordinary chest. It held the stone tablets of the Ten Commandments, Aaron's staff, and a vessel containing manna. But more than that, it was believed to be the earthly throne of God, capable of bestowing immense blessings or unleashing devastation. Throughout the Old Testament, the Ark played a central role in key moments. It was carried into battle, where it reportedly brought victory. When King David brought it to Jerusalem, the city became the heart of ancient Israel. According to tradition, the Ark was housed in the Holy of Holies within Solomon's Temple. But after the temple was destroyed by the Babylonians in the 6th century before the Common Era, the Ark disappeared without a trace. No definitive record of its fate has ever been found. Over the centuries, numerous theories have emerged. Some suggest it was hidden in a sealed chamber beneath Jerusalem, out of reach of invaders. Others point to Ethiopia, where the Ethiopian Orthodox Church claims it still resides in the Church of St. Mary of Zion, guarded by monks who deny all access. More speculative theories claim the Ark was taken into the heavens or destroyed deliberately to prevent its misuse. No matter the theory, the Ark's disappearance remains one of the greatest unsolved puzzles in religious and archaeological history. In the scorching quarries of southern Egypt lies a monument that never reached completion, the unfinished Obelisk of Aswan, commissioned during the reign of Pharaoh Hatshepsut in the 15th century before the Common Era. It was intended to be the largest obelisk ever erected. Had it been finished, it would have stood nearly 42 meters tall and weighed over 1,100 tons. Carved directly into the bedrock, the obelisk was abandoned after a massive crack appeared during construction. Left attached to the ground, it now offers a rare, frozen glimpse into the techniques of ancient Egyptian stonemasonry. The most enduring mystery lies in how the ancient Egyptians planned to extract, transport, and erect such an enormous structure using only stone tools and manpower more than 3,500 years ago. Despite extensive research, no single theory fully explains how they managed similar feats across Egypt, or why no further attempt was made to salvage or reshape the obelisk after the crack. The site still bears the marks of dolerite pounders, round stones used to chip away at the granite. These tool impressions reveal a methodical and labor-intensive process carried out with astonishing precision. Some believe the obelisk was abandoned due to Egypt's high standards for symmetry and perfection. Others suggest it symbolizes the limits of ancient technology and the very human challenges faced by one of history's most advanced civilizations. Though unfinished, the obelisk of Aswan remains a powerful symbol of both ambition and unanswered questions, a monument to what was almost achieved, and to what we still don't fully understand. And finally, let's return to the jungles of the Americas, where silent stone faces, larger than life, stare across time. Who carved them, and why did they disappear? Deep in the tropical lowlands of southern Mexico, surrounded by dense jungle and silence, lie some of the most enigmatic relics in the Americas, the giant Olmec heads. Created by one of the earliest known civilizations in Mesoamerica, these colossal sculptures continue to baffle experts with their sheer scale, craftsmanship, and purpose. Carved from solid basalt, each head weighs up to 40 tons and stands as tall as 3 meters. The Olmec civilization, which flourished around the 10th century before the Common Era, sculpted at least 17 of these stone heads. Their strong, individualized features, thick lips, flat noses, and almond-shaped eyes suggest that they were likely portraits of rulers or important figures. Yet no inscriptions confirm their identities, and no bodies or torsos were ever found. What adds to the mystery is the logistical feat involved. The basalt was quarried more than 100 kilometers from where the heads were discovered. Without metal tools or the wheel, the Olmecs managed to transport these massive blocks across rivers, forests, and rough terrain. How this was accomplished remains one of the great engineering riddles of the ancient world. Some scholars believe the heads were placed in ceremonial centers as guardians or symbols of divine kingship. Others, however, point to the unusual facial features and propose more controversial theories, including the possibility of pre-Columbian contact with civilizations across oceans. While there is no concrete evidence to support such claims, the uniqueness of the sculptures continues to inspire debate. Despite being recognized as the mother culture of Mesoamerica, the Olmecs remain largely mysterious. They left behind few written records, and much of their language, religious beliefs, and societal structure are still unknown. The giant Olmec heads are not just archaeological artifacts. They are symbols of lost knowledge, of a culture that rose to great power and then vanished, leaving behind questions we are still trying to answer. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next topic you'd like to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.